Samuel Blaser. Samuel Blaser, 20 July 1981, in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland, is a Swiss trombonist and composer. Biography. Born and raised in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland, Samuel Blaser lived in New York City for many years before relocating to Berlin, where he currently resides. He began trombone lessons at the age of 9, and his early interests ranged from Swiss folk music to American R&B and jazz. He entered the local conservatory at 14 and graduated in 2002 after being awarded prizes in both the jazz and classical spheres, including the 2000 Benny Golson Prize. Participation in the heralded Vienna Art Orchestra and European Radio Big Band eventually led to a Fulbright scholarship, facilitating studies in the United States at the Purchase College Conservatory of Music, where he studied with James E. Pugh and John Fedchuk. In his relatively short career, Blaser has worked with Swiss percussion legend Pierre Fabre, guitarist Mark Ducrot, saxophonist Oliver Lake, trumpet player Wallace Roney, and drummer John Hollenbeck, and has worked with Grammy Award-winning producer Robert Sadin, and more recently with drummer Daniel Humer and clarinetist Mitchell Portal. In 2019, the French Jazz Academy presented Samuel Blaser with the coveted European Musician Award, recognizing the importance of his work in the field of jazz. The same year, Blaser was voted #2 Rising Star Trombone of the 2019 Downbeat Critics Poll. Projects. Beyond Blaser's ability to combine nutty compositional form with incendiary improvisational prowess in the context of his own music, his unfettered yet ever collaborative approach has resulted in a number of significant associations, among them his ongoing work with Swiss percussion legend Pierre Fabre, a much-lauded duo with guitarist Mark Ducrot, a trio with Swiss drummer Daniel Humer and bassist Eric Kanzig, as well as a quartet with Russ Lossing, Masa Kameguchi, and Jerry Hemingway. In the genre of jazz, Blaser appears on 80 recordings between 2000 and 2020. Discography. Seventh Heaven Between the Lines, 2008, with Scott Du Bois, Thomas Morgan, Gerald Cleaver. YAY Fresh Sound, 2009, with Malcolm Braff. Solo Bone Slam Productions, 2009. Pieces of Old Sky Clean Feed, 2009, with Thomas Morgan, Todd Neufeld. Vol of Oil Intact, 2010, with Pierre Fabre. Boundless Hatha, 2011, with Mark Ducrot, Vance Easter, Gerald Cleaver. Consort in Motion Kind of Blue, 2011, with Paul Motion, Russ Lossing, Thomas Morgan. One from None Fresh Sound, 2012, with Michael Bates, Michael Blake, Russ Lossing, Jeff Davis. As the Sea Hat Hut, 2012, with Mark Ducrot, Vance Easter, Gerald Cleaver. A Mirror to Match Out Song Lines, 2013, with Joachim Badenhorst, Russ Lossing, Drew Gress, Jerry Hemingway. Fourth Landscape Nuscope, 2014, with Benoit Delbecq, Jerry Hemingway. Spring Rain Whirlwind, 2015, with Russ Lossing, Drew Gress, Gerald Cleaver. Ustum No Business, 2018, with Jerry Hemingway. Taktlos Zurich, 2017, Hathut, 2018, with Mark Ducrot, Peter Braun. Early in the Morning Outnote, 2018, with Russ Lossing, Masa Kameguchi, Jerry Hemingway, Oliver Lake, Wallace Roney. The Great Tommy McCook Blaser Music, 2020, with Soweto Kinch, Michael Blake, Alex Wilson, Alan Weeks, Ira Coleman, and Dion Parson. Audio Rebel Blaser Music, 2020, with Mark Ducrot. ABC Vol. 1 Blaser Music, 2020, with Mark Ducrot and Peter Braun. ABC Vol. 2 Blaser Music, 2020, with Mark Ducrot and Peter Braun. 1291 Outnote, 2020, with Daniel Humer, Eric Kanzig. 18 Monologues Elastiques Outnote, 2020. Live at Cornelia Street Cafe Blaser Music, 2020, with Paul Motion, Event Opsvik and Russ Lossing. Moods Blaser Music, 2020, with Mark Duckert, Masa Kamaguchi and Jerry Hemingway. Awards and honors. European Musician Award, French Jazz Academy, 2019. Downbeat Critics Poll, USA Rising Star Trombonist, #4 in 2016, #4 in 2015, #7 in 2013. New York City Jazz Record, USA Musician of the Year, 2014. Jazz Parade, Switzerland, Prix du Public et Coupe, de Coeur du Jury awarded by Bob Mintzer, 2006. J. Johnson Prize, USA, Honorable Mention, 2006. Fulbright Grant, USA, 1-year study grant, 2005. Robert Fowler Prize, Switzerland, 2002. Benny Golson Prize, Switzerland, 2000.